right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Natalia Silva! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Flyweight Champion of the World, Alexa Grasso!
Ready, fight. Ready.
All right, round 1 getting underway, and all eyes are on Alexa Grasso. What can this young woman produce for an encore? When you harken back to the early days of her UFC career, she was primarily a boxer, but she always had the appetite for wrestling and grappling knowledge, and her uncle, Francisco Grasso, has helped put the entire package together. Diego Lopez deserves credit for her submission game. She believes she might find a sub here tonight. That shot blocked by Silva.
Well, that is as good a combination as we have seen from her on the feet, and she's doing it against another striker. Pretty impressive.
She's doing it against a high-level kickboxer, but she's got her opponent going backwards, and she can do that if she continues to string these combinations together, making her opponent react opposed to leading the dance. Big kick lands. And everything's landing with so much power.
Oh, nice jab by Grasso.
We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round.
Grasso gets hit with a kick. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, another beautiful kick to the thigh. She has attacked that area to great effect here tonight.
She said that was in the game plan. Let's work every part of the body. Right now, the target is the thigh, and she is attacking it effectively.
Nice kick landed there by Silva. Oh, and there's another nice kick. Solid kicks across the board from her tonight.
I mean, she throws the kick without any windup. There's no tell to when she's coming.
Establishing the jab here. Grasso gets lit up by that straight punch. Well, seemingly, even when she gets her hands up, a lot of these strikes are getting through, and looks like some swelling. What a shot by her there. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon still.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive exit. It's a right hand.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round.
You got 10 seconds left. I need you to finish hard. Finish hard.
Oh, you can see her limping a little bit now. That leg is hurting for certain.
Nice work that round. Way to defend yourself. She was very aggressive with the striking. This round.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, so as this round gets underway, let's see if the high-level action continues. Both women had their moments in that previous round. Now we'll see if there's more aggression, and we'll see if one fighter can really take control.
Yeah, have some fun.
Huge connection here there.
Massive shot lands. How's she gonna try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight? Big right hand. Oh, she hurt her bad.
not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight. Oh, nice.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, she keeps prioritizing that calf kick, and now her opponent's calf starting to show signs of bruising.
She just took them. She had to check them before they started to accumulate. She's starting to really struggle with that calf now. That was a nice combination there.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Man, it's hard to remember her kicking game being on this level in the past.
She made it a focus during training camp, and tonight you see the results of all the time spent kicking during training camp.
I mean, at this point, she has got welts on top of welts. That thigh is severely damaged at this stage of the fight.
Well, John, her opponent came into the fight and she told us, I am going to beat her legs up. It ain't going to be calf kicks. It's going to be high thigh kicks.
Look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Now these two women separate from the clinch. And there's a takedown attempt. Well, at this point, the bruising on her thigh, I would say, is getting critical. She's not moving as well, and physically, I'm just not sure how many more she can take.
She won't be able to take many more. This is big. That's big.
Oh! 30 seconds to go in round two.
I need more out of you.
20 seconds left.
Finish. 10 seconds.
10 minutes in the books. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. Well, they haven't called for the doctor yet, but she is swollen. Doesn't look at all like the woman who walked out here a couple hours ago.
Yeah, she got beat up in that round. She took far too many shots right on the target. She has got to do something different on the defensive side, or this fight is not going to go long.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. All right, so the previous two rounds, pretty entertaining, DC. We'll see who has the upper hand here as this next round gets underway. Huge connection fire there.
Massive shot lands. How she's going to try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight.
Well, she lands another strike to the body here, and the percentage is getting high now in terms of the body strikes landed. Didn't see a lot of that earlier on, making up for lost time here. Left hand connection and a right. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving. Nice pass.
Submission attempt for her here. Ooh, she's got the arm lock. Wow, I thought she might succumb. She gets out.
I thought she was going to sleep. I thought it was over. Yeah, that guillotine choke is tight. She's got her with full guard locked in. She's out again.
Excellent ground and pound there by Silva. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success in this position because she's so knowledgeable.
Rear naked choke. Ooh, it's tough. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. But that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters' submission effects.
Wow, looked like the arm might end the fight. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady in the submission defense.
Oh, come on, I'd be tapping. That's gotta be it. Most fighters will tell you. Oh, she got out check.
I was wrong again, John. I mean, it looked like she was done. She was going to tap, but nope. She was able to stay safe, get off to her side, get her arm free, and find safety. Great job.
And you were right in her obit.
Right in her obituary.
You gotta be kidding me. How did she get her arm out of there again?
She's a tremendous fighter, and her submission defense is on full display tonight. She's got a great guillotine, and she's got it tight. She does a really good job of jumping on the neck and locking you in so you have no way out.
And there's the tap! Holy smokes! Takes the judges out of it, gets the finish.
That was nasty!
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight. She scrambled well in this fight, and she had to exercise some patience there a little bit, but once she found an opening, the tap came shortly thereafter. Here we go inside the octagon for the official decision to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 38 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out,
Alexa Grasso! Well, how about this young woman as the celebration is on? She sat down in our fighter meeting and she told us, to a man, to a woman, I'm going to submit her at some point in this fight, and that's exactly how she gets it done.
That's exactly how she got it done. She knew where the fight needed to be. And the moment she got